guys, welcome to my channel Simply Pallavi. Today I want to discuss about impulsive behavior. How does it affects us? What are the causes of being impulsive? And how can we cure this behavior? Is it really curable or does it require any treatment? So, lot to talk about it. Without any delay, let's start the video. Okay, so firstly, let me brief about what is impulsivity or what is impulsive behavior. In a very simpler way, if I explain it, the inability to control our emotions or to control our behaviors is called the impulsive behavior. It is like, acting without thinking. You do something impulsively, you do anything, any action without thinking the consequences. It's simply the impulsive or being impulsive or impulsivity, impulsive behavior. You can name it like anything. Generally, if you see, impulsive behavior or being impulsive cannot be categorized as a mental disorder, because in a majority we all have it to some or other degree, and that is absolutely normal and fine. Especially in the children or in the teenage, you found them quite impulsive for doing anything, for asking anything, for behaving abruptly, because that doesn't go well to that their emotions or their behavioral pattern. So that's absolutely fine, because their brain is developing, they are growing, they're getting mature, they are observing the world, they are being more analytical. So that's absolutely perfect. Even in the adults, to an extent, it's absolutely perfect to be impulsive. The things get serious when it's a regular pattern of yours, when in a day you get several times impulsive, when you get several times anxious, uneasy, and then you repent for doing what you have done before. So try analyzing your symptoms on a very general scale. I can say you can rate yourself. I'm going to tell you a few of the symptoms. If you relate to it, try to analyze yourself honestly on a scale of 0 to 10. If you come between 0 to 5, that's absolutely fine, it's normal. If you go towards 10, being 7, 8, 9, 10, so that means you need some care, some professional care, some help. Few of the symptoms are your aggressive behavior. If you are getting aggressive over the smaller issues, you get angry over the smaller issues, over the petty small issues of the daily course, you get irritated easily, and frequent mood swings, emotional lifts, ups and downs, energy level up and down frequently, and then getting restless suddenly, getting uneasy suddenly, like sharp temperamental swings, and being distracted very easily, doing one thing and then suddenly getting distracted and thinking about anything else, or started doing anything else without finishing up the first task, and interrupting others very frequently. It's like, somebody is talking shop, or somebody is talking about something important, and since you know something about it, or even if you may not know something, but you want to interrupt the person and put your views forward, even if it is irrelevant, but that the impulse from within of you, that you just want to say something without thinking if it is related to the context or not, if it is worth saying it or not, if it is proven, if it is right or whatever. You don't think about the consequences simply, but you just act. So they are the few symptoms. If you relate to it, better mark yourself on a scale of 0 to 10 to work upon yourself. I advise you can consult a lot of, like these days, a lot of psychologists, mental health practitioners are available online also to help you to reduce your impulsivity. And if not, then I guess it's good to work upon yourself also, if you know, because ultimately you are the only one who has to do everything. And unless it is related to, or it is linked to serious mental disorders like BPD, bipolar personality disorder, ADHD, this is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, antisocial personality disorder, which relates to the substance abuse, drugs, alcohol. So there are a lot of mental disorders which are linked to your impulse, which is linked to your impulsive behavior, and that has to be treated medically. So if you are under these disorders, so better to get treated medically, because that may help you getting come over it very quickly, very easily, also of course with your perseverance. And if you want to keep doing with yourself, so I guess you must have someone very close to you who can keep a check on your progress, so that you do not have any false illusions of your progress, and you can really come out of it successfully, happily, and being a better version of yourself. So there are lot many disorders also which are very uncommon, but I would like to mention here just for your knowledge, in case you may found relatable to you. So in the category of impulse control disorders, there are few more disorders which are very uncommon, but they are prevalent, they are here, and they can be amongst one of us. So why not to have more knowledge about it? The first one is intermittent explosive disorder. It is like, in the frequent intervals you get explosion of your anger without any reason, or with smaller reasons also, which may not require your that heavy anger, outburst of anger. The second one is trichotillomania. It's a strange disorder when you get an impulse, a sharp impulse to pull your hair of your head, maybe body, eyebrows, wherever you see the hair, you want to pull by yourself. So that is rare, but that is there. the third one the third one is kleptomania, where you want to steal the things which you like. Of course that is not of your use, and you may return it later, but you get a sharp impulse within you to just steal whatever you think that it is good enough for you to steal. The fourth one is pyromania. It's a very strange disorder, because here you feel you get a sharp urge, a sharp impulse within you to set fire. So that's little dangerous also, and I hope none of you would relate to it. But yes, there are other related symptoms, related disorders with your impulsive behaviors. So I hope they are not amongst you guys. But if you have any such of relatable issues also, please do consult the doctors. It's very very required. Other than that, psychologically, because it's all related to either your genes, or maybe some post trauma stress disorders also, that is also one of the causes of your impulsive behaviors and these mental disorders which I've just described. So that may relate to that also, any stress, any trauma which had happened before and that had no stuck within you. So that could be one of the reasons. So you can go for a lot of therapies which are very very prevalent, effective and common these days. Among those, DBT, dialectical behavior therapy, is best for impulsive behavior. Then cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, it's another very good therapy. Then mindfulness, I think that's the best exercise to control your mind, because it's all here, it's all the game of your mind. So if you can control, if you can read your mind, you can control your impulse. Then of course deep breathing for such impulsive moment, and yoga, meditation, whatever helps you to control your mind, to read your mind and to reprogram your mind, all such exercises are very very fruitful. And on a daily basis, I guess, if you have an impulse of doing shopping, whenever you see a mall, whenever you go to a mall, or whenever you see a sale online or something, you cannot control your urge to do a shop. So what you can do, you can either you can jot down the list what you require, so that you do not spend extra money on the unnecessary stuffs. Second, if you're going to mall, better not to carry your cards. Carry limited amount of cash, so that you can only and only spend on your necessary items. That can work for you. If you have an impulse of substance abuse, of drugs, using drugs or alcohol, drugs I guess is very very addictive. So without any help, I guess that would be difficult. But yes, I guess for alcohol or for any such sort of dependency, you can refrain sitting with people who provokes you to have it, the friends who provokes you to have it. Even if that doesn't work, try to start counting within yourself, because loud, I guess, would not be feasible in the public area. If not in your own language, try counting from 10 to 1 in some other language, because that will distract your mind. Go it slowly just to control your impulse. It's only a moment, it's only a matter of that moment, I should say. If you can control that moment, that impulse for that moment, your decision is set, your victory is done, you have already won the game, because that impulse will not come over again to you. So only for that microsecond you have to control your urge to do it. And just remember that having an impulse doesn't mean that you will act on it necessarily. See, it's only an impulse, and if you know it, if you be so mindful that you know it's only an impulse, and I have the ability, the capacity to control my impulse, things will be very easy on you, easy for you, and you may be able to manage your impulse in a very progressive, in a very positive way. So that's it, guys. This is a video about impulsive behavior. I hope this helps you, this will help you, and all those people who think that they are having this impulsivity in them. And trust me, all of us have it to some more extended degrees. So important is to check within yourself and keep a regular check also. So all the best to you guys. I hope this will help you. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, stay indoors. Even if you're going out, put a mask on. That's very important these days. And keep watching my videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. It is important for me too. Till then, take care. See you again. Bye bye.